Hey everybody, Chris the Cop here. Welcome back. Hey, we are continuing our homicide desk, and we will see where it goes. Now, I think we have a little bit of a glitch from last week, ladies and gentlemen. Is we appears that we did not finish Lipstick Murders, but we know we did. We went all the way to the end, but for some reason it did not save. So we're gonna have to do finish that off to go to the next stage. I don't know why I did that, but that's where we're at. So I do apologize for that. But hey, thanks for all of you joining me today. We got my trusty number one Fox Commander here. Cyber Fox, hey, how's it going? Jonathan Demoot, hey, how's it going? And just want to say for those of you watching, I just want to give a shout out to all of the first responders from fire, police, EMS, nurses, doctors, lay people, volunteers, everyone out here in Southern California that is helping during this massive devastation. I just want to give a shout out to, and it's just been horrible to see the amount of damage that has been done in Southern California. I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like to lose your house and everything inside of it. I know I would be devastated, and I know it's just property, but there's a lot of memories when it comes to what happens in your halls of your house. So, yeah, so definitely wanted to say my prayers are out to all of the victims of the wildfires, as well as my prayers are out there to everybody who is doing their part to not just fight the wildfires, but to bring, well, we'll say it, order to chaos. So, all right, let's get back into this. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's do some entertainment. We got enough of real life stuff going on, so let's have some fun. Okay, for some reason, we're going to go. Got to go back to Mendez.
Apartment 16.
Apartment 16 is at the top floor. Oh, hold on. Apparently, I got to stop and take a look at that, even though I could see it from walking in. Sorry, Rusty. Get out of my way, Rusty. Okay.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
All right. Also, I'm going to put my mic in front of my face because people have been telling me that my volume's been low. Hey, by the way, thank you for everyone that is here. It shows that we have 12 concurrent viewers. If you are here, please throw us a like. We are going for 25 likes this evening. Don't quite know how many missions we're going to do yet. I've kind of been super, super busy. So, and here we go. LAPD.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Okay.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
I don't know why we have to do all this all over again, guys.
Nothing significant.
Hey, Nate. Going pretty good, man.
Junk. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Not sure this means much.
Nope, it doesn't. Vex, I am good.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene. Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Okay. Oh. Trying to get it to... There we go.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Hey, Vex, I'm doing good, and I am safe, thank you.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
All right, let's go, Cole. We got him one time before. Let's get him again. Come on, Cole.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
All right, Cole kept his hat. Oh, yeah. Remember I had to...
Get in and drive.
Yeah, why do I have to drive? You're already there.
Stay off the moonshine, punt.
Why does he get a turn on a dime? This is so frustrating that I gotta do this all over again, guys.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the
All right.
bitch.
Let's do that, Rusty.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Heavens to Betsy.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Yeah, right, Vex? That'd be,
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Thanks. Thanks, Nate.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
That's what we talked about last time. Hey, if you're still here, please like. Okay. How weird. It did that again. All right, we got our 5 stars again. I don't know what happened, why we had to do that all over again, but okay. What's up, Saber? How's it going, man? Right, Vex? Don't do it, Cole. She's not worth it. The Golden Butterfly. Fox warned me that I gotta be careful on this one, that there might be some possible nudity again.
Oh, not possible. Definite.
Okay, definite. All right, we'll have to be careful. We weren't careful last time. Oh! Well, that was quite violent.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Now that California's gone, we won't see this in real life.
Grown men playing at being boys. You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now I have a much lower.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Yep, that's me.
Commendation?
Yep. Because I'm awesome. Okay, we're going to do some side missions. Going to try to do our 40.
It's left at the next intersection. You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Oh.
You're making a right at the next intersection. Take a right. Up ahead, you make a right.
Now, boys,
Nah. We don't need any of that. Not a bad account.
I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for
So
that
you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All these cops.
Hey, Nate, when I was in Detectives, we still wore suits, man.
How bad is
In fact, I know quite a few guys that still wear suits because they believe that a detective should always be in a two-piece suit at a minimum. I wore a three-piece suit as a detective.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
Yeah, when you walk up, just change the screen.
Yeah. All right, guys. So just kind of let you guys know what happened last time is on the last case, there because of the nudity, no hat. We got dinged So we got to make sure that we don't do that. So I'm going to switch to my screen, describe what I'm doing, and I do apologize, but that way we could just get done with this, and we'll be done this as quick as we can.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay, so now I'm examining the head.
Look at your mark, it's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
So where we're at right now is actually I could show this part. So we're looking at the face. Look at your marks on there. It's amazing how you could do the brutality, but heaven forbid you show a cartoon boob. Okay, I'm going to me now. Okay, so now I'm going to take a look at the hands.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Okay, going back to me. Can't show this one because we do have the...
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off. Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered.
I would show it, but I have no idea. Yeah, see, it went right back to her right now, so if I would have been showing you guys...
To indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Okay, so I think I can search for clues and kind of keep my camera angle.
I don't think so.
Nothing. Got to be careful because...
Incidental.
Because when Cole pops up, he's in a different angle. Okay, I got to go to me again, guys, because I don't know. I got to take a look over here by the body. Okay, I can go.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
All right.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Hey, what's up, Frosty J Medic? If you're here, ladies and gentlemen, please like.
How bad is it?
It's bad.
Come on, you can tell me.
Wrong car. My bad.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
He's good looking for policemen.
Where's my car? Seriously, where's my car? This my car? No. That's a corner car.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Where is... Okay. Right, Saber? Where did they park us? Is this our car? Yep. That was far. Right? Shut up.
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More.
Jesus, Phelps! Take the next left.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be as pure angels as I imagined. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bet. Hang a right.
This conversation is over.
Stop. Turn back the other way.
What? Oh.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
There is no way to get there, Rusty. It's a road. Or a dead end.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
There we go.
You don't need to turn here. Stay on this road. Keep on straight. Through this intersection. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Phelps!
Sorry.
The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K, citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This
I know, Commander. That was a bad turn.
Trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Shoot! Okay, how the heck are you supposed to turn like that? This is... Their turning is not fair. I'm just going to tell you guys that much. Oh, I lost them. Their turning is ridiculous. Right?
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K, citizen reports a man with a gun on
Today my driving's really off. I have not been doing this bad in a long time.
He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand.
That was just
Guy tried to
ridiculous,
sell me a
though.
bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
The turns at this. Get him, Rusty. I see. I didn't even see that. Oh, really? Oh my God.
You come any closer, I'll
Uh-oh.
pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
You fucking asked for it.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Chris. We're going to do that again. Talk about the cobwebs on there right now.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Yes, you can command a vehicle.
Between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit.
It's perfectly legal.
This is car 11K.
Okay, cool. We could skip through the cutscene. Thank God. God, your car would be so done. Okay. Hey, I am Dylan. Thank you.
Come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Come on, dude. Okay, what?
Back off right now.
Why isn't my thing up?
You fucking asked.
What the hell?
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him. I'll hold up here, Phelps.
You goddamn bum.
Okay, finally, man.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand.
I think I'm not going to get the 4 stars on this one, guys.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect
You can drive.
is down. Code 4.
Okay, let's get to our next location. We will be doing another side mission. Hey, if you're here, please like. We got 26 people watching right now. That would be much appreciated. Oh my gosh, that was like... The turning that they get to do is so... 3 stars, maybe 2 tops. Wow, Cyber. You have little faith.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're going to have a look around.
Okay. Let's look around with the juvie in the house.
Maybe. No.
My partner will
explain everything when you get back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, Dylan, I don't know. I never asked. I have a friend who is a LAPD historian, but I would imagine that maybe a day or two off. It's the carrot. Please like.
No
Uh-oh.
sign of a wedding ring.
And missing watch.
Same one snatched from her body.
Eights.
Look, please. Size 8s.
That was it. Okay. All right.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Good job, Phelps.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
I just lost my mom.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never
Hey, what's up, Board?
attention to that stuff.
She's telling the truth, looking straight at him, so truth.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Okay, she's looking off to her left. So I'm going to say she's something not...
You were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Nope. Doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like
Oh.
to ask you.
Dual questioning. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Hey, 31 people here. Please throw us some likes. We're at 24 likes. We're going for 25. Man, I can't believe that. We've only been here for 37 minutes. That is like fast.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Oh, that's a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
So we are going to...
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Yeah.
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Fucking Rusty.
You phoned in a missing person report this morning?
Yeah, that's right.
Nope.
My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Looking around. Nope, we're gonna doubt.
Did your wife ever go out by herself?
Oh.
To bars, nightclubs? No.
What are you suggesting? You suggesting
I think you better sit the fuck down.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were
Really?
having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Violence. I choose violence.
In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is true, Hugo.
Because you got the brooch.
You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
We know you are a wife hitter.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
God, the 40s, man. Violence is the answer. It's a question, and the answer is yes.
In there and bust his ass.
Oh, word. I see it.
Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying to the crime scene.
Uh-oh.
Hello, detective.
Jaywalking. That's what I thought.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
Okay, busybody.
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the
Ooh.
incinerator earlier this morning.
Now, let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
His mother would be proud of him.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Uh-oh. I hope this is not the one I'm thinking, because I'm not ready for this right now. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, he's burning his shoes. Ooh, blood.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. I can explain the blood. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Okay.
She wants a 5-star, goddamn. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North
Oh.
Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
They would be typing. I think board they would be just typing. DNA wouldn't. It wouldn't be DNA. It would be typing. So type A, B, type O, all that type of stuff. It would be really. Do we want to? Okay, the phone's showing up. Do I need to?
His name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I
Phelps,
couldn't
badge
walk.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you gotta definitely say the error. It was just typing. That's all it was. And that's as far as I can remember. All right, let's go to Belmont High. Then we'll go to the corner.
Up ahead, you turn left.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Okay, at the next corner, go right. Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some guys in my
Lex parsimonii.
What?
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School,
Oh.
1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
That's child abuse or sexual assault on a child. 288.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where?
So 288 of the penal code is a sexual assault on a child.
Aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Let's go, Phelps. Tackle. I'd be really upset I gotta get this sweaty all at work. I'm trying to do a warning shot. Hey, Mr. Thanks, man.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
Oh.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yep.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Oh.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty ripper.
This is like skipping all over here. Yeah, exactly. He did board.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Hey, thanks for all the likes, ladies and gentlemen. I directly do appreciate it. Usually after 25, we go for 35, but according to Fox, I think he said we already hit that, or Saber did. Saber said we hit that. Wow, thanks. But please leave a like if you're still here. I definitely do appreciate it.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Okay. Come on, Rusty. Let's take the convertible. Oh. We got to go to... Gotta take the sound off, guys, unless we're looking for stuff. We're gonna go use the phone. Thanks, Rusty. That's all we had to do. What? Thanks, Commander.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's go.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it?
Oh,
You had
shit,
Keith
Rusty.
Phelps. He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We could pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk? Keep on going through here.
I was hoping for another side mission, but apparently not. Oh!
Go left now.
Get out of the street, moron.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
Hey, what's up, Key? Whoa! 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 Oh! God!
Gently.
I'm trying to reduce. All right. Sorry.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
God, I'm gonna like not get my 5 stars from all the damage I did. Dang it.
Stay on this road.
Take the next right.
Right? It's gonna. Okay. Are we not gonna get no other cases? Central Morgue.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming. Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh, okay. Why don't you, yeah.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Oh.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Mueller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces.
It's a nice way of saying if she was raped.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Yeah, let's go see his office. But he has a nice office. Not really simple. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to the station. Let's go, Rusty. I am definitely not getting 5 stars.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses. You're going straight. Here.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulp.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through them.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print. Straight on.
I got 5 stars in your hearts. Thanks.
Just ignore this turn. Take the next left.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Ooh, ooh.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Yeah, why'd you tell me to do that way?
You don't need to turn here. You're going straight. Here. Okay, so go left at the next one. Okay, at the next corner, go right.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Car 11K, go ahead with the further.
Car 11K, citizen reports suspicious activity at 111 South Alameda. 2 male GTA suspects spotted with a delivery truck believed to be stolen. 11K, handle code 3.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Thanks a lot, Chosen.
LAPD, stop what you're doing.
Ah, shit.
Up for some of the rough stuff, are you?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Whoa.
You! Get back here!
What? Oh. How? Yeah, that truck would not be able to turn like that, just FYI, guys. Oh, he's going to be gone. Yeah, I don't think I can keep up in this piece of shit car.
Careful.
Show me your hands. Frank Morgan?
Yeah. Look, it was Harry's idea to boost the truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking, and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn it.
I like that, Saber. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going. Rusty's driving. I've had enough for driving today.
You drive. I need to go over the
I'm done driving. Oh my god, I'm so done. Oh. Yeah, Ghost. The way they turn in the game, it's just like you have like it, even with split second, you don't have time.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence.
What's up, Sarge?
Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Why don't you tell me what to do, Sarge?
Boys. Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Oh, wait.
I've done 14
You're right.
years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Oh. Okay. I think you have to do Hugo first. All right. I might have already messed it up.
Oh, then just interrogate Eli first then.
Yeah, let's see.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter
Oh,
says
okay,
you're
Yuki,
a violent
thanks.
man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
It's not reliable.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Let's see. Looking straight. Oh, he just had that jar. Oh. He's right. We would never believe him.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. The guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier.
Right, they use it for pre-employment. Isn't that amazing?
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Where does he keep his work clothes? It's just... Yeah, Yuki. But the question was, is where does he keep his work clothes? That's the question.
Why are you just sitting there?
Because I'm sweating you out.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
We got the turn.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Okay. Yuki says don't charge him.
For letting gangsters off scot-free.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail this thing.
Okay, now let's go get the child molester.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Hey, what's up?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil
Damn it.
man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case. But my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
I'm not gonna get out of here tonight.
Ah, fuck. should have doubted. Yeah, you know what, Julian? Doubt should have been doubted.
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Oh, we missed a clue. Oh, shit. Who was freaking right? Oh, I totally messed that one up. Oh my gosh, I totally messed that one up. Yeah, you know what? Foxy, it's, oh my gosh, nothing, it's, oh my gosh. I know, Yuki. Okay, so in my defense, I totally forgot that I could actually have stopped and not charged him. Yeah, but okay. So I'm missing a clue. That's one thing, and then I missed the questions on the pedophile. So, but only $257 in damage. That was it. Man, I like wiped out some like freaking neighborhoods. I totally want to do this one again. But not right now. I am going to replay this one offline to get my 5 stars. And then I will continue this. Oh my God. But Key, you don't have a chance to arrest both of them. Okay, so let me ask this question. Okay, so let me go to my screen. So let me ask this question. Do you have to charge one of them, or can you keep investigating this? Or is this one of those ones that the case is the case? So the question is, you have to either charge the child molester or the dad. That's either or. Oh, okay, Yuki. So that's it. You have to charge one of them. Okay, so the only way that I could have gotten 5-star then would have been no damage and found all the clues. But okay, so what did I miss on clues? The music ended on everything. That's the only reason why I stopped searching, is that the music ended. So what did I miss? Okay, but right there, clues found, 11 out of 12. Okay, so if I would have done doubt on his... Yeah, I don't like this 2-star thing. So I may play this one over offline and go from there. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to close this case because for some reason it did not save last time.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
必死マン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
You know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ooh, Phelps is oh. Thanks, Yuke.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
All right, I don't think I'm going to play this one, guys, but I think I'm going to do a side mission to try to redeem myself.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, a 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit
Okay.
code 3 identified.
Through this intersection.
All right, here we go. We're going to redeem ourselves.
On straight.
Hey, if you're here, please like. We definitely are going for likes. I think we are at 37. Is that correct, Fox?
Yeah. Don't turn here.
Got to concentrate. Concentrating, guys.
Keep on straight.
Man, I totally lost in that last episode.
Don't turn here.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, a 211
Whoa.
in progress and shots fired.
Okay, I was wondering. Oh, we got Tommy guns.
What's the situation? Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Take the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Get out of my way, Rusty. Oh. Hey, get out of my way, you idiot! You jumped in front of my gun.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Right?
What's the situation?
Half a dozen.
Pick the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Okay, come on. Get out of my way, Rusty.
Move inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
Stay down.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Right?
The buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
It's empty.
Oh, shit. I didn't know you could run out of bullets.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
He pulls his head out, we step on it.
Come on.
Light him up!
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you. Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
That's it. That's all of them.
Why, damn, Yuki.
Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Yes. All right, that was awesome. All right, we're going to call it, guys. As we talked about before, we do one episode per stream. Yuki's impressed. I've been practicing, Yuki. I've been practicing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks again for joining. We've been going for an hour and 30. We're probably going to go a little bit longer next week. Let me click out of this. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me click out of this so we don't hear all that background. And then we'll talk. All right. So actually, a couple. Crash detection. So a couple things came up from this episode that I kind of want to talk about. A couple of questions. So one of the things that came up was like they said that they'll cross the do the blood typing and stuff like that. I'm going to do some research and find. No, we all know that DNA was, I believe, in the 1970s when we used DNA for the first time in a court case, and I'll find out more about that. But back in this time, they would have been doing cross typing. So, obviously type A, type B, type O, that's what they would have gone with. And someone in the chat mentioned, that leaves a lot of room for error. Yes, it does. It definitely left a lot of room for error. I'll be the first one to admit that, well, even in this day, we hear about it, but people went to jail and people went to prison and people were executed who did not commit those crimes. And it was based upon the evidence, the lack of the evidence, the stretching of the evidence, the type of evidence. Those definitely things were, that is the dark ages of law enforcement. And that's the sad part about it, is that we have to acknowledge that this definitely did happen. We cannot say that it never happened or it was minimized. So it's sad that, and as we have, as we know, a lot of people of color fell victim to a bad criminal justice system. So these, and what I like about LA Noire is this game acknowledges some of the stereotypical view or opinion that people have of law enforcement, and this game hits the mark on a lot of the stereotypes of not just in the police department but also within the communities they serve, the way the people of color because that were depicted, because in the earlier the consular's car, or the case with the consular, the way the guy refers to Mexicans. I mean, it's like they're using the word as a derogatory statement. It's not even used to describe a race. It's being used basically as a derogatory statement. Oh, those Mexicans. And the way they say it is like, yeah. So, but as you guys know, I definitely love to talk about, the good and the bad of law enforcement, and, and the significant strides we made. We definitely still have far way to go to make things better than what they are. But, it is definitely, it's definitely a work in progress. But I actually I'm going to do a little bit of research before our next stream to talk about what was it exactly they were utilizing as evidence when the coroner is talking about these things. So I definitely will do that. Yeah. So let me see. But anyways, okay. Once again, we got a lot of things going on, ladies and gentlemen. I've been pretty busy at my shop, as well as been pretty busy doing some other stuff. I do apologize for that. I was actually glad that I got an episode of Ready or Not up. I definitely do appreciate that, Chosen. So one of the things I wanted to bring this up, and I'm going to make it a community. A community post, but I wanted to bring up something that I was actually pretty excited about. As many of you know, one of the main reasons why I started this channel was I wanted to show people that police officers were regular people, and I wanted to show that, we have likes, we have dislikes. Being a police officer is not who I am, it's what I do or what I did. And it's a profession just like anything else. But when I'm off duty, I'm just like you. I wake up in the morning, I have my cup of coffee, I decide on what I'm going to do. When I was working, I would go to work. I'm still working, I still do that, but I have hobbies, comic books, collecting toys and figures, doing my models. As a matter of fact, I'm glad that my 3D printer behind me actually stopped printing, because right now I'm printing an eagle from Space 1999. This thing is going to be huge, but I'm printing that right now, and I can't wait to start putting it together. And then I also started printing a Captain Harlock model that I want to paint as well. So those are things that like really, really, get me, like those are the things that I do, and that's what. So basically, going back to what I was going to say is that I want to show people that police officers, for the most part, don't get me wrong, there are some cops there that they live, breathe, drink cop, but for the most part, we're just regular people. When we get home, we the uniform's off, and we're just we're us, we're husband, we're dad, we're boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, so the uncle, all those various different things. But the other part about it is that I have never minced any words about what law enforcement, the bad of law enforcement. And once again, I have talked about the good and bad of law enforcement, acknowledge that. So the other day I received it's a comment on one of my videos. And I want to read it to you guys because I can't believe, I can't believe it. It was neat because, oops, did it get stuck? Hold on, my mouse just kind of quit on me. Okay, I want to read this comment because I'm going to make a post out of it because it exactly is the reason why I do what I do. So here it is. Here's the person who wrote this. This is what they're saying to me. I've commented on a lot of your videos in a very rhetoric and snide manner, almost entirely because of your profession, which I have a deep hatred of. But despite what I think it was childish, petty, rude, and completely unacceptable of me to judge you without knowing anything about you and be an asshole towards you when you haven't done anything wrong to me. Numerous times you've called out bad policing such as Uvalde, yet I still painted you with the same brush as I did them, and I shouldn't have. It was unfair and dishonest of me to do so when you called out the bad and spent your life fighting for something you believe in so deeply. I apologize. I deeply apologize for how wrong I was to treat you the way I have, and I'm sorry for everything bad I have said about you. I was taken back by that comment that the person wrote. That's exactly one of the main reasons why I do what I do, because I have always been honest, number one, about about what I've done and not done in law enforcement, my profession, and I've talked about the wrongs of my profession, and I always talk about the things that we can definitely improve on, and that was like by far one of the most positive posts that I have ever read regarding someone acknowledging that they hate police officers and they hated me just because of that, but then realized that I wasn't what they thought I was. And the reality for me on that one is I really can't pretend to be somebody that I'm not, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the reason why, and maybe this is better for a coffee with the cop talk, is there are people that I work with that watch this channel, and they know exactly what my career was all about, and they know if I was lying, I'd be full of shit, and they would call me out on the comments. Many of you know what Coffee with the Cop, that if you're here with us, is that I think, and in fact too, I think we're doing our last episode tomorrow, because I will start teaching EMT on Saturdays, starting next Saturday. So we're not going to be able to do it, but I'll have to talk to Fox about that. So please stay tuned. We might be doing a Coffee with the Cop tomorrow at 9. But what is interesting, I'm sorry, I got to take a look at something real quick here. What is interesting is well, like I said, if you know, my former captain who's retired, he comes on the stream. I mean, this is the guy who was in charge of me. So he knows exactly what I've done and not done, and he knows, and he would call me out on there, as well as other people that I worked with. And then, I have actually family that watch the streams as well, including even my wife from time to time has watched my stream. So I can't be fake, because they would look at me like, and then they would actually say something to me. They would see like, why are you being so fake? And so that just makes for some uncomfortable conversation. But I was really impressed. I not impressed. I was just taken back. And I want to say thank you to the person who wrote that, because it means a whole lot to me. It means that I am actually doing what I set out to do, and that was change people's perception of what police officers are. So that's it. That's it. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow with Coffee with the Cop. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend some time in my day. I have to get some dinner for my wife. She's home this weekend, and I told her we'd get some pizza and kind of chill. We're actually going to play a little World of Warcraft. We're going to be doing some time walking dungeons, as I have to take her through 5 for an achievement this week, and I'm her tank, so we get a queue right away. If you play World of Warcraft, tanks queue immediately for dungeons. So we're gonna spend the rest of our evening having some pizza, and then later on we're going to go get Starbucks and keep playing till about 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm gonna be super tired tomorrow if I do Coffee with the Cop. But I definitely want to get one last episode in before I start teaching EMT next week. So and then it'll just be on hiatus for a while. Also, too, I'm going to be playing 2 games online. As the developers reached out to me and gave me keys for me to try out. They actually asked me if I would try it out, so I will give you a preview of that I will be playing Terminator Dark Faith Defiance, and I don't think I have the other one yet. No, I haven't downloaded, pardon me, the other one yet. I will, though, and I'll let you guys know. All right. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. We could definitely make the world a better place. Gosh, we could definitely make the world a better place by just helping one person at a time. And that could be with a simple smile, a nice gesture, a simple smile, a nice comment, or a nice gesture. And I will say this. I actually experienced that today. I had to go to the post office. And as my hands were full. I had a bunch of packages. However, I saw this older lady, senior citizen, about to leave the post office, and I opened the door for her, and she literally stopped and was like, "You put your stuff down to open the door for me, young man." And I'm like, "Well, I appreciate the young man, ma'am," with all the gray in my face. And I said, "But my mom has taught me to be chivalrous and be a gentleman." And she's like, thank you your mom for me. She raised a good son. I can't tell you how many young people today have forgotten how to open doors for ladies. And I'm like, well, I hope I restored your faith that there's still some gentlemen out there, ma'am. And she just smiled, and she had such a big smile, and she walked away, and it just made me feel so good. So those are the little things that you can do for people, and it does definitely make their day. So, and it made my day. Her comment made my day as well. So I definitely believe that we can definitely make a difference in the world that we live in. Don't give a shit about the bigger picture of all this shit going on and stuff like that. But in the world we live in the context of the people that we're around and the people that surround us, we can definitely help them out. So, and here in Southern California, we're gonna have to just help each other as we get through this like catastrophic event here. It was freaking crazy. So I do agree with you, Foxy. Not just ladies, any elderly. I do 100% agree with you. I will definitely go out of my way for elderly people because actually, all of us will be there one day. All right. Stay tuned. I'll talk to Fox, and we will discuss possible Coffee with the Cop. If we do it, it's going to be 9:30. And thank you for everyone telling me to be safe. You be safe as well. We only had a small fire across from the riverbed that's right next to my house. It was pretty significant. It was pretty big at 2:45 in the morning. had to wake up my daughter and tell her we may have to leave, but the fire department was awesome. I've never seen so many fire trucks get deployed around our area. It was amazing to see, but they got it under control within a couple of hours. Actually, I will upload some video of some of the winds that are like were right next to my house, and I think in one of the videos you'll be able to see the fire in the background. Very dark video, but I will upload that so some of you guys could see that. But I definitely appreciate all the well wishes. I wish other people were good. I wish other people, like I said, I have broken furniture out back. We got broken stuff, stuff that we could replace, but it's just to see the devastation. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for joining me. We got 40 likes. Love you all. We are on our way to doing our 100,000 subscribers for 2025. So, hey, Yuki, I do appreciate that, man. And you, Fox, and I, we're gonna get together in the next week to discuss the future of our video project. All right, like Fox said, thanks for watching. Peace, everyone. Love, and let's make 2025 as good as we can possibly we can make it. All right, take care.